Hello, Billy, back at it again with another Throwback Thursday.
But that's not me.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what's up, guys?
Back at it again!
With?
Another podcast, and welcome to number 7, I think it is.
Yep.
Out of 8, so we're almost done with that, which is crazy.
We literally just started this like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Like we backlogged like crazy.
Hardcore. That's what you do when I'm gone right now.
So how are those push-ups that you're doing right now, even though we're in August and...
It's pretty hot, and
Oh, in December?
It's like I send you, not in December.
Well, JK.
It's like I send you... No, it's...
I was thinking of something else.
September and
Because this is like
October.
the first season you're gone, then you're like backlogging another one maybe.
Yeah. Well, I do have a couple videos for that. I have like at least 4, maybe 3 or 4.
So like, what is it? Are they just random things, or is it
Yeah,
just...
it's just like my Sims collection, like my maybe something with like my music interest or like what music I listen to.
Oh, so they're just like little like life tidbits.
Yeah, like random stuff that I'm doing. So it's cool.
Do you have a name for it?
No, it's just random videos. Cause I was gonna do I think I said this before. I was gonna do a what was it? I was gonna do like, what was that called that I just did? Going on right now.
You're like reliving the past.
Yeah, reliving the past. I was gonna do that, but for games, like my GameCube collection. But I'm just like,
leave it to me. JK.
I'm just like, I won't do that right now, at least.
Where's my Switch at? I'm gonna play some Sonic.
Okay.
Nah, I don't feel like grabbing it yet. So, what was I gonna say? Shit. Oh, you should call it like When I'm Gone.
When I'm gone.
Yeah, because like it's just like random videos that like we kind of see more about you while you're gone, and then it's like personal stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna like.
You should like throw some vlog stuff in there, just like going to work, leaving work, going to bed, waking up.
I'm gonna like.
Not like that, obviously, that'd be boring, but you get the point.
I'm gonna like schedule like these. I'm gonna schedule these uploads for like on a day. I don't know what day yet, but I'm gonna schedule those on like the same day through like November and December. And I should be back making like legit videos in like January when I come back. So
yeah, because I doubt you want to go straight into making videos again.
So like
you're
January,
gonna sleep for like 10 years.
So like the new season around that, I don't know what's gonna happen with like Charlie. You know Charlie with school, like you know how he's in school and he like never talks to us. Like he texts us and we can't do anything though, and it just sucks. It's like,
oh yeah, 'cause dorms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just pretty titty. No rhymes.
It just sucks because like yeah.
So
Well, yeah, and then his internet. Remember we Skyped that one day?
Oh, that was terrible.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like
because he has like brick ass walls.
Like that's his college. Like that sucks.
Yeah, it's weird because like some colleges I went to, they have like really crazy internet.
Yeah, and it's just like.
And like there's like no like data cat. Like you can like download whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. So if I legit went to a college, I would pay attention to like the little things.
Yeah.
Like.
That's like the importance of touring.
Yeah, exactly. So
and
it's like
asking.
you literally have to like focus on everything. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, that's one thing I kind of wish I did, but I didn't as much as I would have liked to, because I wasn't sure on like what colleges I was going to at the time. But whenever they're saying like, oh yeah, like our internet's good or our internet's bad. Like I wish I kept that in mind, because obviously unless you're planning to go like not in a dorm, just like rent an apartment, then you kind of make your own deal. Like if you want good internet, you pay for your own internet kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're staying in a dorm, that's definitely something that's just super important.
Yeah. And then like I don't know what college this was, but when I went on tour to one, like the bedrooms were like so small, and I think there was like one bathroom for like 4 people or something like that, and I'm just like, Like, that's shitty. Like, nobody's gonna want to come here just because of that. Like, it was so small. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to remember what school it was. I think... I don't want to say it was Pitt Greensburg. Might have been, Cal U. But their dorms were just kind of like, you know?
yeah.
And, like, they're like, oh, yeah, so... Like, it was literally, like, the beds were right next to each other.
Yeah.
Like, you had no room to do anything. It was either that or Pitt Greensburg. But, I think it was Pitt, actually. Because Cal U actually had nice dorms. They had, like, apparently some of the best dorms, like, ever. Like, in colleges. At least from, like, what I read from a site. I remember when I went to Cal, they had... Ooh, I'm, like, doing special stages on Sonic Mania right now. Their dorms were just super, like, they were big, they're spaced out. You could put, like 1 to 2 desks in there and have, like, a big TV. It was just, like, super cool. And, that's probably the college I'm going to, unless I go to Penn State. Assuming my ACT score is better this time, which it should be. I plan on studying, like, ASAP Rocky.
You... like... I remember PTI, like, their dorms are literally, like...
I don't know what that is, sorry.
It's just some technical school, and literally, like, the dorms were, like, the highest dorms, they had, like, kitchens in them. Like, straight up kitchens, like, you have a stove, and you have, like, a refrigerator, and, like, it was, like, an apartment, but obviously that's dumb expensive.
Yeah.
And then, I remember...
That's, like, neat, though.
Yeah. And then, dude, like, with, like, I wouldn't really freak out over, like, being accepted in colleges, because, like, I feel like they're like, okay, like, this kid isn't, like, the dumbest kid ever, so unless you go to, like, Harvard, because, like, there's people that were, like, you think, like, oh, they don't really have good grades that much, but they still got accepted in the, like, 6 colleges, like, you know, like, all the main colleges, like, IUP and Clarion and Pitt, like, the small Pitt colleges, so it's not, like,
It's not like it's that real.
Yeah, it's not. Like, it's really not. Like, there's a ton of people that got accepted into, like, so many colleges. Like, this one girl got, like, it was her because she was, like, straight A's, but she got accepted in, like, every college she applied to, and she applied just to apply.
Sonic Mania special stages are just terrible.
Good.
I just hate when, like, people in my class, like, there's this one girl who's, like, straight A's, and, like...
yeah.
She's like 100s in all her classes. And she's like, oh, I have a 95 in math?
Yeah.
I'm like, must be nice.
Yeah,
like,
legit.
Like, you're freaking out because you don't have a 100 in math. I'm freaking out because I don't have an 80.
Yeah.
Like, get out.
I hate that so much. No, this is so bullshit about teachers, schools, everywhere. It's like, once you start... even what, like, once you go in... Like, say you go into high school, and once you go into 9th grade, it's like... You get such a reputation once you get there. It's like how you look and like how your work is put up. And it's so true of the teachers. Like, I see
like
teachers
favoritism.
grading. Yeah, exactly. It's like the teachers grading. Like, I look at, like,
yeah, like my tech teacher.
I seen this like one kid grading, or I seen my one teacher grading, and you know, like Sarah, like she's like
Sarah.
Yeah, that one girl that was in my class.
I don't know.
Okay, well.
Oh, the one you had to crush on.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
I don't know how that took you, like 5 minutes.
Because I was thinking, I'll explain, not on here because names are involved, but yeah.
But like, it's like the point of like she comes into school, her like first year must be insane, and like the teachers are like, oh, this girl has good grades and she actually like does good work, but and then the teacher's like, oh, it's her, so I will like give her a good grade. But like, if it's me and I go ham, say I go ham on one thing, it's like, oh, it's like, it's okay. Like, it's just so true. Like, you can't, and it's the teachers, it's not like a robot doing it. It's a teacher that's like thinking, oh, it's like, it's this person, it's this person. So it's bullshit how especially with our school, it's just, it's stupid and it's unfair.
Yeah, I feel like there's a bunch of times where like and sometimes it's like a teacher expects more from you, so they expect you to do something crazier. So it's like you may think that you did something like you want ham, but to them it's just like, like I know you can do better. But there's times when I have legit, like, I could point out, and this happened, where there was like, wow, that was fucking gay. There was like super advanced like criteria to get the A, and I did it, and it was really evident. It was like that car video I made, with like the favorite cars. I don't know if I showed you. But the teacher gave me like a C on it, and I'm like, no, like, you did not just give me a C on it. So I emailed her, and I'm like, hi, I'm really concerned about the grade I got, especially because I met all the B material and A material, so I don't know like what the confusion is. And she's like, oh, I'm handing back the rubric tomorrow, and just write what you did and I'll regrade it. So I literally wrote like 20 million notes that was like what I did. I just got destroyed. So I wrote down like what I did, and like a couple days later I got a B on it, and at that point I'm like, whatever. But it's like, what the hell? And then I will compare my work to someone else's, and mine clearly shows more, but then I get like the worser grade.
Yeah, it's stupid. Dude,
so, yeah.
It's like when I'm trying to think. This is so funny. This one time, I forgot about this. It's like these two people took two exact essays, the exact same thing,
Like word for word.
Yeah, and then the teacher didn't recognize, but they got different grades on it. One was better than like the other. So like, look at that. Like, come on. Like, that is just
Did the
so
one kid
stupid.
say anything?
No.
Because it's kind of like a weird situation. Like,
But
you don't just say like, hey, why did he get a better grade? Oh, but it's the same exact thing.
But
like,
why would you say that? Because you're gonna get caught.
yeah, no shit. That's what I just said.
Yeah. So it's just like it's like the funny aspect of it. It's like I took the exact same essay as this person and I got this different grade. I'm like, wow, that's so dumb.
It's funny how the teachers didn't even notice.
Yeah. Because they're looking. I don't even know. Like my one teacher, I seen him like grade current events, and all he does is like, since there's like 60 kids and like one like team.
One.
Like,
What is that?
He scrolls down on the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's like, it depends how much you write. He doesn't really like
He like skims
look.
it.
Yeah, so you can like write bullshit, and he's like, okay, so like. I think this one kid did that where he literally like said anything, like not even relevant to the thing, and he got a good grade on it, and it was like,
wow.
it was so funny.
That's kind of crappy.
Yeah, that's why I don't like teachers and like grading anything. It's so funny.
I just like there's just some times when like, you know, remember those POWs?
Oh my god. Yeah, I hated
So
those.
with our school, with our math class, 1 week a month we have these stupid problem of the weeks.
1 week a
it's-
month.
Yeah, it's the week of the half
Damn.
day. What was it for you?
We had every week.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, exactly.
So it'll give you like a really big word statement, and or like a big problem, and you have to basically like solve the problem, and then write like a really detailed like explanation as to why your answer's right, what you did, who you did it with, literally everything. Like you have to be like perfect as perfect can be.
Yeah.
And it's like, it doesn't matter how hard you work on it, you're gonna get a D on it. Like, you can have the perfect answer, perfect write-up.
Yeah, exactly.
Literally everything. And you get a D. And it's like, I'm not even, like, doing these anymore. Like, every time I do them, I go ham. And I, like, get nothing. And, like, it's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't care. And, this especially happens, like, during my 11th grade year, because my... like OG math teacher left, And we had this assistant teacher who ended up being, or not assistant teacher, but she was like kind of like backup. She ended up being the main teacher, and she couldn't grade them anymore. So this like new lady grades them, and like she'll like penalize you for like anything. Like this one time, I got like I didn't work on it with anyone. I just did it myself, and she like took off points and like on the note wrote, "Who did you work on it with?" I'm like, "No one." That's why I didn't say I worked on it with anyone. Like,
yeah,
what?
That's funny.
Yeah, so it's just like, so it's like when I get a C in math and there's nothing I can do to fix it, that's why.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, math is literally like my worst nemesis. Like, that is the worst class, like, since ever.
it's bad for me because the way I learn it is so different, and like I'll try so hard, and I hate these goddamn special stages. They're a waste of life. They look so good, but they're balls. Because the controls are just ass and they're impossible. But like, fuck, what was I even saying? Because like, there's a really specific way that I learn that some teachers get, but then every time it's math, just because it's the way math classes always run in a school, I never really catch it. Because we learn in a group, and it's like, we go by like, okay, it's just like the pace that we go it by is not my pace. My pace is like, in the way I learn, is everyone's not allowed to talk. Like it's basically a lecture. So like you're sitting there, the teacher's showing and explaining, and you're taking notes. But it's like when the teacher talks for 2 minutes or like 30 seconds, like, all right, stop talking, or like everyone's asking questions as she's going on. It like throws me off so much. I'm like, I just lost track. And it's like when I ask for help, it's like I have to wait 10 minutes to get help, and then they like give me help for like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's like gay. And like they're always so busy outside of class that even if you do ask, it's like you don't really get the best help.
Yeah, and then, dude, it's like I literally, like, with my college class, like, I literally, like, went to every class, like, I'm trying to pass, like, math, but, like, I know I failed that for the first thing. I might have failed it for the second time, I don't know, but I tried so hard. I'm like, this is impossible. Like, I had the book, and I'm trying so hard, but I just cannot get it. I'm like, math is so stupid, and I'm just like, I want to get it, but I just can't. Like, literally hardcore.
Yeah, like, I just, like you said, you want to get it, and it's like, obviously I want to get math, but it's just like, no matter what I do, it's just kind of like, and there's one thing I won't get, or like one thing I think I get, but then I get thrown off by something else, and it's never really explained to me. Even if I ask, the teacher is just kind of like, yeah, sure, and it's like, well, I have all these questions, like, so I'll try to like watch a video on it, but I can never find like the exact thing, and it's like, oh, here's a test.
Dude, and it's like,
have fun.
Dude, and it's like freaking, like, you watch a video on it, or like, you're like, the teacher shows it to you, and you're like, oh, I get it, and then when you try to do it yourself, you're like, I forget fucking everything about it. It happens, everything. Like, I'm in class, it's like, oh, I'm like, okay, you do this.
Because schools teach in like this industrial age type shit.
Yeah, and it's retarded. I'm just like, oh, okay. Like, that's bull.
And that's what's funny about our school is like, the reason why a lot of schools don't do well is the way they teach is like made for teaching in like the 40s and shit. Like where everyone was like a factory worker and whatnot. And like City High, I'm trying to explain this, like, they know that doesn't work nowadays and you need to teach differently. And that's cool, I like that. But math is just one of those things, it's like, they understand what needs to be done, but math is just like that one subject that's like, oh, no.
Yeah. I feel like most schools just don't care, too. Like, the teachers don't give a shit.
Yeah, if you're in a bad school.
Yeah. Like, it's just like, they don't care, so nobody learns anything. Because they're like, oh, fuck everyone.
Yeah, like, fucking shit.
Like,
Fuck these special stages. I just want Chaos Emeralds.
Dude, like, I wonder if I went to Carrick, like, how bad, like, at the end of 8th grade, I didn't do anything in 8th grade, like, literally, and nothing. And if I went to Carrick, oh, that would have did this, like, that would have been crazy.
Yeah, one thing I like about City High is that you can know your grades at all times.
Yeah, exactly.
But pick up, like, there was twice where, like, I thought I was doing okay. Like, it's just happened in 8th grade, where I thought I was, like, doing all right because, like, I wasn't getting terrible grades, but I felt okay. But then my teacher calls my parents like a week before report cards come out, and like, oh, Ian has a D, and we're like, what?
Yeah.
Like, why didn't you tell us? You could have said, oh, Ian, like, you could have told us weeks ago, oh, Ian looks like he's struggling with these topics. Maybe you might want to like help him out a bit. And my parents would have been like, oh, okay, thanks. And they would have showed me what I needed to do, and they would have helped me get my shit together. But the teacher just said, like, last second, and it's like, oh, well, shit.
Yeah, it's like fucking retarded. It's like, oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's like, I just hate that. And, like, I always, like, nice. Like, knowing my grades at all times because of, like, online stuff, it's just, like, it really helps because I'm like, oh, I need to focus on this class more, da-da-da, I need to do this, that. Like, it helps me stay more organized. Whereas before it was just kind of like, oh, well, here you go, I guess. Or, like, this happened another time in 6th grade, my English class. I had an E in it.
Yeah.
It's English. And I'm like, how did I just get an E in English? And we were just like, so, and it was a progress report. It wasn't like the actual report card, so there was still like a ton of time to fix it, and I did. But like, no information. Like, I didn't know what I was getting on my stupid work, and it was just like, oh, yep, Ian has an E. How does he have an E? Well, there's no way to check because we don't have Edline or Plus portals or anything. And it's like, what the fuck? Like,
Edline. Throwback.
Yeah, it's like, like, how do you just run this without letting your kids know how they're doing?
Yeah, I remember that struggle.
Yeah, so then, like, my mom emailed the teacher, and it's like, yeah, obviously, you know, we're concerned as shit about his grades. Like, what did he do? And the teacher's like, oh, he didn't turn in these things. And I'm like, I don't even know what those are.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember that. And, like, I fixed it, like, I fixed my grade in, like, a week, it was up to a B. And I'm just like, Kaden. Like, that's all I could have said, is just, Kaden. And fuck these special stages, yet again. Oh my god. These are garbage. Because, there's not enough stupid rings.
Good.
You're good. Dick wipe?
I'm trying to think. Good. I'm trying to think, like, if we can hated school back in, like, middle school and, like, elementary. Like, I literally hated it.
I just hate, yeah, like, I just hated fucking, wow. I hated all the teachers' shit, and I hated all the kids I was with, and it's just like, ugh, like, go home.
Yeah. Dude, I remember I used to come home and I used to watch TV. Like, it was such a weird, it was like the exact same schedule. Like, you left, you got off the bus at the exact same time every day. You got home at the exact same time every day. Like, I watched TV until like 6 o'clock when my dad got home, and it's like we eat and then like I go do something else. But I watched the same shows like every day, like Drake and Josh. It was so weird thinking like back on it. It was just like literally.
It was just so routine.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, I wish it was kind of like that today, where it's like the same exact stuff. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, my 9th grade year was kind of like that, where I just like, I would go to your house. Like, I'd get on the trolley with you, go to your house, play Wii U, because I wanted one so bad. Then like when your dad came home, I would like dip over the fence because your dad hates kids.
Good.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying that in a bad way, I'm just saying that's what I remember. So yeah, it's just weird how, like, shit like that just kind of changes.
Yeah, like real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't know. Here's what's funny about what you're listening to right now, guys, is we literally had, like, this just, like, everything you're, like, this is just us talking.
yeah, because we just started randomly.
Yeah, because I was like, Bill was like, what are we doing? And I was going to do, let's just talk about, like, our favorite consoles. But then we talked about Charlie, and then, bam, we just ended up talking about school for half an hour. So that was wild.
Yeah, that's it for this podcast.
Yeah.
See you in the finale, which we will probably do that or something around like favorite games or consoles. So yeah,
I kind of just
until next time.
Well, no, I didn't like confirm. I was just like alluring to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, until next time, it has been fucking real with you guys as always. Cause yeah, so go home.
So build in.
Hey guys, hope you really liked that video. And if you did, please
like, comment, share, and subscribe.
You should also check out our Twitter,
Facebook,
and Tumblr.
See you again soon!